take off. This is it, the ultimate game in college football. National championship at stake. Fielded in the end zone. It's Knight. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receiver is usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Extending the play now. Tiny space at the 20. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll run it from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Back to pass. It's Reinbolt. Caught near the goal line. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kurt.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And it's caught across the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. And it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and it gets you the yards you need.
Second down play coming up. Drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Looking to chuck it again. Snags the quick throw. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Offense on the field to take over. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. They're going to run the option. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Pitches to the back. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To the air, it's Reinbolt. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The punt team making their way on the field. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Handoff heading left. Fighting him off. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. We'll look to throw it here on second down. Took contact on the throw. Wide open downfield. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A new set of downs after that completion.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down, bringing pressure. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Sooners. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. He's got the first and still going. Won't carry his steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
Makes the catch for the defense, breaks on the ball, and it's a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback's got it on the option. Over the right side. Hill, they chase him down. Touchdown, Oklahoma. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense comes out to start this drive. They'll run the option. Push to the back. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. Second down and 15. To throw, it's Reinbolt. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now. So after the massive play, it's first down just outside the red zone now.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. They're going to run it. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Makes a quick catch.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick grab. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. We stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Sooners.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Dropping back, it's Reinbolt. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. Receiver makes the catch. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback. And you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
Looking to throw it on first down.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. And see if they found some solutions at halftime. Quick completion to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. The back's got it. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Running out of time in the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
Try to run it with the option. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try the option play here. Here comes a handoff. Finds room at the 30. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
The offense is looking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw. It's Reinbolt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And, Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looks left and finds his target there. He's up, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Getting set. Here's second down. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. The pocket breaking down. What a catch! They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
A huge play by this offense. Good timing between the quarterback and the receiver. You can see the quarterback wanted to put that ball away from the defender up high. Receiver adjusts to that ball thrown to the outside. Does a nice job of getting his feet down and comes up with that big play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they jump on top here in the second half. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Offense ready to start this drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And the receivers got it. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Scanning the field, it's Reinbolt. The short completion to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. As with the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. It's an option look. Good enough for first down yardage.
Man, this defense is already struggling to defend the pass. I think their eyes are in the backfield. They're worried about where's the next pass play, and now they got to deal with the option. A lot to deal with against this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Automatic on the PAT. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Checks this down to the running back. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made over the middle. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Big throw caught on the left side. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Now they're running on the toss. He gets loose. Who's in the clear? Inside the 40. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the 1st down. They'll run it here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Grinding away with a running game. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Tight end goes in motion. And now the running back's got it again. Stopped short the marker after just a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Pressure is coming. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Defense bringing out some big fellas, trying to stuff the run here. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Ball back at the 6 for a 2nd and goal off that loss. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field.
This is one of those moments. The national championship on the line. They need a touchdown right here on this possession.
Caught quickly. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up, become a hero?
Look at a pass here on 2nd down. Catch made by the tight end. Broken tackle still going. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the 1st down mark. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 on a 1st down. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? We're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Defense is coming after him. Here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with 11 seconds remaining. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Throws it to the right. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. It's a quick tackle, spot the ball at the 11, and a red zone opportunity now. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Bye.